We're having a lot of weird conversations off the podcast.
So I'm like, all right, let's just record these things.
Okay, let's start talking about them. You want to talk smudges on screens? You want to talk huffing?
I want to talk about huffing right now. You didn't like grow up terrified of plastic bags?
I did not.
Have you heard about like if you put a plastic bag over your face, you could like suffocate?
Well, that seems different than huffing.
Well, that's true. No, I'm talking there, but that's different. Sorry, different thing.
Well, have you ever heard about drowning?
Yeah, I'm like worried about water.
You ever heard of huffing? Well, what about a huge body of water?
Yeah, right? No, huffing. I don't know. People just said don't huff, right? I feel
there was just do it. There was got milk. And there was don't huff.
Don't drink, don't smoke, don't huff.
So were you told like don't huff paint, or were you just like don't even be careful inhaling?
Dude, I never breathed too hard. Just in general, just in case I was actually huffing. I was always like, I don't know. Like those paper bags and stuff. I don't know. I didn't know if that was like I didn't know what constituted huffing. So I did never want to even get I didn't even want to be like,
Huff
close
adjacent.
to the huffing line. Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
smart. I will say the breathing out of the plastic bag to like get your breath back to escape a panic attack never made sense to me.
And
I
think
more
that's
suffocating.
Yeah. And I think it was usually paper bags.
Sorry, yes, that's what I mean to say. But still, the idea of like you have all of God's green earth, but let's narrow it down to just only what's inside of this paper bag. Breathe through that.
Yeah,
that'll calm you down.
See, I thought that was like going to get you high. And now that I'm talking out loud, I know that I'm wrong. But like, I think that's what I thought was like, don't do that. You'll be careful. There's some chemicals in that paper. Paper or plastic? Plastic, but don't put it over my head, please. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners
podcast.
That's really funny. Yeah, I mean, you see people probably all the time who are like nervous for their audition.
Yeah.
And you're like, why are they getting high right before they have to go?
Gosh, all these stoners. Yeah. I don't know. I've also never seen somebody do it in real life. Have you ever seen somebody do that in real life?
I saw it one time, and it was before the second round of our American Idol audition.
Really?
So we walk in there in our big old fruit costumes. This is when we get down to the top 200. So it's like they really narrowed down from 15,000 to 200, and a girl is sitting on the outside of the door to go in, just, and we're just kind of like, it's okay. Walking in our big apple and grape costume. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
And this was the audition. I'm sure I've talked about this before at some point. We walk into the room, and they go, oh, we already heard about you guys. You guys are good to go. And we're like, well, this girl's freaking out. So we need to stay in here a little bit longer so she doesn't know we just got passed to the next round, because this is the biggest day of her life.
You're
right
like,
now.
no, that was easy. You like walk out like, man, those guys are easy.
Hey, stop freaking out. They don't even have you audition.
They'll just look at you. So it's more about how you look.
Do you want to put this on?
Yeah.
That made it so easy for us. Be careful when it's over your head.
Have you heard the story of the American Idol?
I have not.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Oh, wow.
Tymon's going to like learn about us through the podcast, like, because he's listening back.
Yeah, I'm sure at some point.
I mean, that's probably episode 110 though.
You think? I mean, it's got to come in the first 2 years, but I don't know when.
It was during the Mission House.
Wow, you remember it specifically.
Oh yeah.
Wow, good job.
You don't like, you can't see it in your head like when you talked about it.
Some ones I can, but not that one.
Maybe it's more like stuff that you've talked about than stuff I've talked. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
I can envision when you like gave the oral history of the American Idol.
All right, Timon.
So you'll figure. I'm not going to tell you, Timon. It's just,
I'll get there.
Yeah.
Buckle up. There's a girl with a paper bag.
Do you know what American Idol is, Timon?
Yes.
Okay. That's one of those things that was like a phenomenon when we were kids.
Yes, huge deal. And like Rachel, not even that much younger than us, but she like almost missed the whole American Idol like era.
Yeah.
Like I think luckily when she was like, and at the end of American Idol's heyday, there was like an Iowa girl who was like really popular. So I think that got them into it. But
Right.
yeah, it was such an awesome thing for a while.
It was, though, especially that first week. That first week was electric.
Oh, when
The auditions.
Simon got to do his thing.
Simon got to do his thing. You got to see the crazy weirdos out there doing, fruit costumes.
Big William Hunk fan? Why does everybody always ask me that?
Who is that?
Now we're doing references on references right now.
Yeah, but like, oh man, like that. And it was like every night for a week or whatever. Maybe it was 2 weeks or something,
Yeah,
like
I don't know
every
how-
other night.
It was awesome.
I was like, we're going to Orlando tomorrow. It's like, oh, I bet that's going to be wild, you know? And they'd give you like previews of it and stuff. And
I would love to see a good American Idol spoof because someone could do a really good job.
Yeah.
Like, we went from the sunny beaches to the storm clouds of sorrow.
remember that? Like that was their theme song.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. Also, really put Simon on the map. Who was he before American Idol?
Yeah, nobody. As far as I know. I mean, nobody in America, at least.
Nobody here. And at the time, as like, whatever, middle school, high schooler, I was like, Simon, what is his deal? How'd he get here? I mean, I hate this guy.
Uh-huh.
And now it's like, oh, that's hilarious what he was doing. I mean, he was just clearly playing a character.
Yeah.
He was just so mean to people.
It's
so funny now.
They had it down really well. Like the 3 different characters, Paula was always going to be nice. She was always the sweetheart. And then you had Simon, who was just on the opposite end. And then you had Randy, who was a wild card.
Yeah, sometimes he would hate someone that I loved.
Yeah.
Like, big dog, come on.
That's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me, dog. It's like, oh man, come on, dog. I'm like watching my screen as like a 5th grader, like, come on, dog. Come on, Randy, dog.
Come on.
Row.
American Idol was awesome. A lot of nostalgia wrapped up there. I'm glad you know what it is, Timon. Because we are going to play a game later today. It's going to test Timon's knowledge. And your
Okay.
Frick, let's play it now. Let's do it now.
No time like the present, brother.
Okay, so this comes...
All right.
This comes from my friend Reed Towns. You know Reed?
I know of him.
Awesome guy.
Watermark.
Yeah.
That's all I got. And Kennicott
He
guy.
loves watermarks. He puts them on his Instagram picture.
Yeah, he does not want someone to steal his content, so he's always putting watermarks.
We
on
know
it.
Getty Images didn't take that, Reed. It's taken on an iPhone outside of church. Stop watermarking it. Yeah, Reed's awesome. Good friend of mine. The time I filmed with Dude Perfect, Reed was there. Reed was kind of the one who hooked it up.
Did he work with you at camp?
He was a K1 programs guy, so he worked with Peter.
Okay. So how did you
Never me.
connect with them?
I don't know. You just do it enough. You
just
do
talk,
programs
yeah.
enough, and you just meet everybody. Probably Leadership Weekend.
Oh,
where I
wow.
met him initially. Anyway, so he said, "Hey Jake, I got a game for you to use on your pod. Big time listener lately. Have been loving it. Thanks for what you're doing. Glad to see things are well. Blah blah blah."
Yeah, et cetera, et cetera. Pander.
He said, "This is a great way to test out Gen Z students here. The game is just guess the brand based on the commercial jingle." We think that Gen Z doesn't watch as many commercials as millennials did. My prediction is that Brad could get all of these correct, maybe miss one, but Timon will maybe only get one right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is his guess.
Yeah, and I'm pretty proud of my prowess, my marketing prowess.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I should be able to get all these. If I don't, Chick-fil-A on me tonight, boys.
Hi, boys.
If I don't, Chick-fil-A on me. Crikey.
Take a couple blokes down to Chick-fil-A. What do you say, huh?
Bonzo. All right.
Speaking of Australia,
Yeah.
let's put a little bookmark on that for later.
Put a little, I was trying to
Let's
think
put a
about-
shrimp on the bookmark, eh?
Put a little shrimp mark in it. Little watermark.
I want to get at least 2.
Okay, Timon's goal is
Out of
2.
how many? How many?
Brad's goal is perfection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably like 10.
Timon, you can do more than 2.
Okay, well, he just said 1. So
All right,
if
all
I
right,
can get
two,
at least
two,
2,
two.
then I'm
I
happy.
think 2 is a good number to shoot for. I tested out a few of these while brushing my teeth. I would try to like click on it and not look, and you're gonna be just fine, millennial.
Okay.
Very curious how Timon's gonna do. I'm gonna start off with an easy one. All right. And I think Timon, you should guess first, because if Timon knows it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, this was the easy one.
I don't think I've heard this.
Really?
This
Okay.
This
Okay.
one-
Not easy for Timon then. There's gonna be another one that's easy.
This one's in my algorithm 10 times a day.
Okay, then I don't pay attention to music, I guess. I don't know.
No. It's not in your algorithm 10 times a day. It's the Home Depot beat.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
Home Depot.
How doers get more done, Timon.
Nice. All right. Another easy one. Just like the last one.
Oh, come on. That's very familiar.
Okay, yeah.
I think.
Catchy jingle.
That one scared me for a second.
The first couple notes are strange.
Like, I don't know if that's like the actual jingle or if that's like the tune of the jingle. You know what I mean?
I will say Reed spelled it. Oh, wait. I almost just spelled it the time.
I will say he spelled it APLL, which that was good.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what, Timon?
don't know.
Well, let's give him the beginning of the phrase and maybe he would know.
Best part. Nailed it.
That was good.
I still don't
Of
know.
waking up.
I've seen it at least once in my life.
Is
Blank, blank.
I don't know.
or just one
One
blank,
blank, two syllables.
blank, 2 syllables. In your cup.
Is it Folgers?
Yes.
Folgers.
Okay.
Spelled F-U-L. So maybe not the official jingle.
Yikes.
Folgers.
Folgers. That guy's full of jers. Doesn't count for timing, right?
No.
Doesn't count. All right. This one is possible, Timon. You've heard it more than once in your
I love
life.
how Jake's prefacing these things.
I
Like,
went from it's easy to now this. Okay, now I'm learning a little bit. This was
you're going to
possible.
get the hard ones and not the easy ones, probably.
Nationwide.
All right. All right.
Good.
Timon's got one. Timon's got one.
I know that from watching TV in Branson as a kid. Because
Nice.
I never had one growing up.
I was like, that's the Branson. It's the Branson Insurance Company. What is it called?
So Timon's like extremely, like, he's not just Gen Z. He like didn't watch much growing up.
Yeah, he's playing this on very
I'm
hard
sheltered
mode.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
But hey, got one.
O'Reilly Auto Parts?
Oh, I think Brad maybe didn't have it. You got it though.
Awesome.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Play it again.
There's like parts at the beginning that are noticeable and parts at the end, but
Do-do-do. Yeah.
it's like they added some extra
It's tough 'cause there's
xylophone
more,
beats there.
Yeah, there's more beats than
Yeah,
that.
I think
for,
I have
like,
to
song.
psych myself up that this is not the original audio. Does that make
Correct.
sense?
Yeah, this is a guy on a xylophone or
Yeah.
a keyboard or something.
Yeah, like they're just like the tune of O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Yeah, this is early raise your cell phone. What were those called? Those types of 8-tone,
Just like
8-bit
Ringtone
ringtone
yeah.
things. All right.
I've already gotten 2. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Told you,
Good job.
aim higher, man. Aim higher in your life, man.
Okay.
This one, great one. Love it. Love it.
Jake's always just
Catchy, huh?
Yeah, but
bum 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 bum. Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, da, da, da.
it just sounds like a fun kid's song. Not necessarily a jingle that I've heard. I don't think I know this one.
Play it again. Because I don't either. I don't know.
All right, a couple hints. From the commercials I could picture, this is a mother-like figure using this product on a childlike figure.
Huggies?
Good guess. Maybe adjacent to Huggies. First couple lines are,
It sounds like a kid's food jingle.
it's not food.
Is it sunscreen? Is it
Sunscreen's warmer.
okay?
First two-ish words that I think are, I am stuck.
I am stuck right next to my motherly figure. And I want
This is grand old flag. She's a grand old mom. She is. Want me to tell you?
No. Keep
All right, the very beat. I am stuck. Dun, 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 on me.
I don't think I've heard this.
What's
something doesn't stick on me. Yeah, or something.
Yeah, I don't even know the words exactly, but it's something like that. And it's stuck. It's with sticking.
Okay.
Spooked. Sticking.
Both of them were tall guys.
The mouse spooked the horseshoe.
Germs don't stick on me.
Warmer.
Bugs don't stick on me.
Colder.
Dang it.
Band-Aid.
There, nice.
Oh, really? Okay.
From
cool.
the top row.
So what is what's
Isn't that jingle? I mean, I should look it up now so I don't sound like an idiot.
I would never have known Band-Aid has a jingle.
me neither. I've never. I
Really?
don't think I've
I
remembered.
don't think I've seen a Band-Aid ad ever.
Yeah, I don't think they need them.
Yeah, I know. They're like, you call Band-Aids Band-Aids. It's like Kleenex.
Okay, this is what I thought it was. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid stuck on me.
Nice. I feel like I've heard that now that you say it. Band-Aid stuck on me. Gosh
Right.
dang it.
And it stuck on me. Bugs? That's a fun one.
Oh, I thought it was bugs aren't stuck on me.
All right. Okay.
Is that Kit Kat?
Nice.
Very good.
Football cream. Yes. Good job. This one, you gotta stop prefacing.
No, I like the preface. I like the preface.
This one, very familiar with the product, had no idea they had a jingle. Maybe it's the Band-Aid equivalent for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
That's catchy. But I don't know if I...
That's gold, Jerry.
Bum, 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 bum.
One more time.
It's a food.
It's a food.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I don't know. You can just tell. But then again, Band-Aid sounded like a
A jingle
kid's
tastes
food.
good.
The Band-Aid one sounded like a kid's thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying Band-Aids are just kids, but that one sounded like a kid's thing too. Ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, ba. That was like kind of a warm.
But now I'm wondering,
Feeling.
I mean, some of them have been like more just the instrumental too, not necessarily the exact melody. So I'm trying to think like,
I know,
what,
dude.
What
The
would go
instrumental
with
thing
that?
threw me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Take it up with Watermark.
Yeah, exactly. Leave it up to Watermark to do things that are like, licensable, generic.
It is a food, and it is for
warm?
kids, and it is not warm.
Nesquik.
Some kind of cereal?
Boom.
Really?
Okay. Fruit Loops?
No.
Cheerios.
No.
It's for kids.
Lucky Charms?
Bang.
Okay.
Hyman. Well done. Lucky Charms jingle. Who's heard of that?
Not me.
Not me.
Yeah. It's tough. All right, next one.
Yeah, I got this.
You got this one, yeah.
I don't.
Klondike.
Yeah. What would you say?
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Oh.
Klondike Bar was a very confusing product. How did they have all this money to do all these commercials? They were cranking out commercials back in the day.
Yeah.
I never saw somebody eat a Klondike Bar.
I think I've had
Oh,
one.
I've had many a Klondike bar.
You've had many a Klondike Bar?
Yeah.
I didn't even think you would know what this was. I didn't know they were still making them.
Never heard the jingle, but I've definitely had Klondike bars.
Dude, what? That's crazy. That he's had multiple Klondike bars, but has never heard the song.
He's
How do you get one without the other? That's so crazy.
I've never seen him advertised, but yeah, I have had I've had him on many occasions.
well, there's people that are
That's so
they're
funny.
Klondike loyal, and so they're just that's what they
Family
have.
only gets Klondike.
We're a Klondike family.
I mean,
Klondike everything though, not just chocolate bars, just like Klondike groceries of every kind.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be like, I don't know, like you go to a Lakers game, you haven't heard of LeBron James. It's like, how did you get here without knowing that? How do you wear Nike shoes without you
Big
never heard of
basketball fan. I don't know.
you never heard of Just Do It, but decked out head to toe in Nike gear.
That is interesting. I mean, but then again, I don't know. You go to the store, you get educated pretty quick on what you're in the ice cream aisle. You look at one of those things, you can understand what they are without the jingle. But yeah, I don't.
Man, that's wild.
This is one of those classic things. We could go on a tangent. Maybe we should go on a tangent about this real quick. Things that you felt like only rich people did.
Ovaltine.
Yeah, like stuff like that as a kid. Like, whoa, that family's rich. They have blank. That was one of them for me. Was for whatever reason I didn't.
Was
I think
Klondike bars?
it was just because no one had them.
You're like, it must be for the 1%.
Therefore, it was exclusive. So it was like, whoa, that family's doing pretty well. They
It's
have
like the
Klondike
family
bars.
that has Lunchables and Uncrustables.
Yes.
Name brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom always made my own Lunchables. She's like, you want Lunchable? That's fine. I'll give you some crackers and pepperoni and cheese. I'm like, yeah. It's not the same, but it's probably
Doesn't taste
better.
as processed, Mom.
Yeah, or like
The Schwann's truck.
I was about to say the Schwann's truck.
Really? Yeah. because
Alex Pentola, the only Schwanzian in my life. I was like, that is wild.
Because obviously we didn't have the Schwann's truck in Stratford, but when I would go to my grandparents' house, it seemed like some of the nice houses in their neighborhood had this truck with food just dropping off. And I was like, that must be a luxury.
Yeah.
I don't even understand that really.
What about
The original DoorDash.
what about the refrigerators that had the water and ice? Was that ever a thing?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I was, shoot, what's the commandment?
today
I
you're-
coveted that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't murder.
You're like, man, it would be so awesome if the ice was just right there.
Yeah, that did look cool. Any type of like just at home, like sporting good, like, I don't know, if you had like a net to hit a baseball into or something like
Dude, let's talk about. Sorry, go ahead.
there was that machine where you could, or not a machine, but it's that net where you could throw the ball into it and then it would give you a grounder back.
Oh, like a backstop? Kind of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, yeah.
I had one of those.
Yeah, that wasn't super rich, I guess.
Okay, but let's talk about what's super rich. Super rich, Jake. Sporting good. There's basketball hoops out there, right?
Oh.
But the gorillas.
Gorilla, yeah. I know
If you
exactly.
had a basketball goal, it implanted into your like driveway
Cemented in.
that had a clear
Plexiglass.
backboard. Yeah.
Adjustable and like easily adjustable.
Oh yeah, my kid's sister could adjust that.
Yeah, that was a dream to like easily be able to like knock it down to 7 feet so I could dunk or something.
Right, rather than like the thing or the. I had to like always get like a broom and like
yes, the broom,
like maneuver it.
and you would move it up 2 inches, and then you would have to move the broom, and it would just fall 4 feet.
yeah.
Boom! Like I guess that's not hurting.
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. You just have to adjust. Yeah, totally. What else? Like,
And then when you put it back up, it was like I swear it went higher than it was. It's above 10 feet now. Why did it even make a goal that goes
you're, like,
above
looking
10
like,
feet?
that there's no way that's how high it's supposed
This
to
is
be.
making me worse.
Yeah, right. I would be making more shots if I weren't practicing on 10'6" at home.
Gushers, as far as
Okay.
snacks go, that
yeah.
seemed like the bell of the ball.
Really?
You had Gushers, you were doing all right.
What about like just like kids who got a new backpack every year? Did you ever see that? Or
I don't
like
know if I
that?
noticed that as much.
Like I think I got one backpack for elementary school, maybe one for middle school, one for high school. I don't know if my parents went wild like that, but yeah, it was like it, and I was fine with it. But like, man, there were some nice
That looks-
backpacks out
That
there.
looks cool. Let's talk baseball bats.
Okay,
Those I was very
yeah,
jealous of.
I never even had one growing
Yeah.
up. I've
No,
never
I had
had
to
a baseball
share.
bat. Yeah, I was always man, Easton, TPX.
DeMarini.
Yeah,
Any of the stealth composite.
yeah, so nice. Cell phones back in it was like, whoa, they got a Razor at 16 years old.
Yeah. It took a while to build up to that one. Oh, no, BlackBerry was the thing I was very jealous of. Those were rich people things. GameCubes.
Really?
Very few people had GameCubes
Okay.
in Stratford. So that was finished basements.
Finished basements was a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a GameCube, actually. It's
Congrats.
the only gaming console we have.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like, I think someone from our church gave it to us because they didn't use it anymore.
Klondikes
just
and
like-
GameCube.
Just like an ancient
Doing
thing.
just fine, Brandon.
Still was pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like things that like clearly made people rich, I didn't recognize, I don't think. And other things I was like, whoa, we could never. Like growing up, we got a van when I was like 5 years old. And so it was a nice van at the time, but vans just really got tricked out, when I was like 10 years old. And so like my van only had one sliding
Oh,
door on
100%.
it.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was unbelievable when a van had doors on both sides.
It's crazy that they didn't make a door on each side. Like you get one sliding door, but it is like
That's it.
mechanical. It'll go on its own.
No, mine didn't even go on its own.
Really?
No, yeah.
That was a big upgrade when you got to press the button.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Cable. I didn't have, I thought, I don't know if I thought that was a rich person thing, but I thought like we were not as good as people. 'cause
We'll
we
never
didn't
get
have
that.
it. But
Yeah. It was a fun day when we got DirecTV.
maybe I did think it was a rich person thing because I was like, we just can't afford that. And I didn't think we were poor growing up, but like,
Running water. I remember not having that for a while. That was
rough.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Got the well water going.
Yeah. Heat in the winter. No,
Yeah.
good tangent. Good tangent.
Anyway, Klondike bars.
Klondikes. Let's see, we got a few more left. Short and sweet.
That's a new one,
Yeah.
I
Come
think.
on.
Your hint is the Super Bowl.
That'll help me out. Yeah.
How many Super Bowls do you think you've watched in your lifetime?
Half of 2, probably.
Okay, that's one.
That's what I have.
I think is what you call that. Yeah.
I've only watched 4 quarters. So whatever that is.
If you don't know it, you don't know it. This one's so obscure.
Play it one more time.
Okay.
Could I get a hint?
What if I do this? I'll do it in my own way.
Okay.
Is this a bad idea?
No.
Okay.
Didn't help me at all.
3 words. Last word is Mexico.
Avocados from Mexico.
There you go.
All right.
Didn't get it, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I think there's 2 more left. If you guys get these, well, I was going to give you a lot of money. You might get this one. The next one, you're going to get a lot of money if you get it. This one's a little different.
Well, I was shopping for a new car. Which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV? Too bad I didn't know my credit was whack, because now I'm driving off the lot in a used truck compact FREE. That spells free.
Baby.
What's the
Creditreport.com, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
freecreditreport.com.
Yeah, give me the
different than
words.
the
I'll do it all day. That's
It was
fun.
nice of them to throw the words in there.
Yeah.
All right, this one, $1,000 a piece if you get it.
Cool.
Peace. I owe Jake $1 million since week. That's it? You got Stomp playing that? Dum, dum. There's a little boy falling down the hill.
Yeah, try to figure out what the words would
Boy
be.
falling down the hill.
Yeah.
.com.
Bugs are stuck on me.
It's a hiking shoe company, and you won't slip if you have them.
Man, I want to know what the actual instrumental of it sounds like, because that's just like,
dun.
is this like from a video of a guy that like goes around on the different like instruments? I feel like,
Is this the Six Flags guy?
Dun, 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 dun. I
really want that
will
$1,000.
not. I know, me too. It's crazy. Like that means this must mean we're not rich because we won $1,000.
Yeah.
I will not go quietly into the night.
Yeah.
I will not go quietly into the night. It's a air horn, night air horn.
I will go loudly into the night. This, I'm guessing, maybe the 50 and older crowd might know this.
Spam.
Now, I don't think this was a commercial. Like, I do remember seeing these commercials, and it would have been when I was a kid at home during the daytime, like between Andy Griffith episodes.
The Pins underwear.
Close. It's a product I think targeted to older folks.
Geriatric,
Like 50 and older maybe.
50 and older.
Didn't know they had a jingle whatsoever.
Menopause.
Just the
You
condition.
will not really like the hot flashes. Okay, 50 and older, Timon. 50 and older.
It's a consumable.
Oh,
Some kind of
consumable for 50 and older. I mean,
what's the
Kleenexes, like sensitive noses.
what's the stuff that like
Shampoo.
dissolves in water?
Oh,
How is timing so good at this?
nice.
Is that it?
They're like Tums, but not
No,
Tums.
no, what's it called?
Antacid.
Wait.
Baking soda.
It's like Plop Fizz is kind of like their thing.
I don't know how you just...
Alka-Seltzer?
There you go.
Okay.
That's what it is. Alka-Seltzer.
Man, we could have figured that out, Timon. Oh, we could have been so rich, man.
That was a tough one.
Bum, 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 bum. The Alka-Seltzer.
I don't know where it gets used, but that's what Reed sent over. So
Hey,
thanks for the game, Reed.
I always appreciate games from Ghosties.
Yeah.
Let's
Send
make
us more
that a
games.
thing, like a segment. Like you remember back in the day with the Wisconsin names? Like,
Oh, yeah. That was
can you
nice that they
pronounce
did that.
that? You know, all the different games. So, games from Ghosties.
Yeah. It's fun. Thanks, Reed. One of those was Folgers. So we hate to promote that because what we would prefer to promote is Main Street Roasters.
The best part of waking up is Main Street Roasters in your cup.
Best
Folgers
part...
actually stole that from.
Yeah, they had it first.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I knew what I was going to say, so that's great. Best part when Rachel's gone, Main Street Roasters to myself.
Just you're doubling your dose. Yeah, you're D and your D.
Time in your turn.
The best part of getting energy is drinking Main Street Roasters instead of any other coffee brand. Different tune. But
I thought you were just already talking it. Like, best part of getting energy. Main Street Roasters is like really good, guys. Just go to mainstreetroasters.com, GRKC for 10% off. Is that good? That's what it sounded like to me. That's amazing.
I'm not familiar with the Folgers thing anyway, so.
You got the first part.
Yeah, you did. You did great.
Break me off a piece of that Street Roasters.
Street Roaster.
You know, I got to make the syllables match.
Yeah.
I'm big on syllables. Syllables have got to match.
Yeah. That's an interesting. Sorry.
Roasters from Napanee.
Main Street Roasters. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Lowe's.
This is,
I know. Okay. I know, Timon.
Dang it, dude. You got me. Oh, man. I never get got like that. I do that
Very
to Catherine
rarely.
every day. And she looks at me like, you're an idiot for thinking
Brad.
that. Like, I'm joking. Oh, that's what it feels like. Wow. Lowe's. Oh. I don't even know if I can think of Lowe's. Anyway, Main Street Roasters coffee's good. Go get it. Go get it for everybody.
GRKC for 10% off.
Yeah.
Get your coffee.
Oh man. Well, celebrated my anniversary this week with my wife Catherine, and it was a good time, brother.
Wedding anniversary, yeah?
Wedding anniversary.
10 years?
It's the only one we celebrate is wedding.
You guys just do wedding. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we celebrate with our kids' birth anniversaries of theirs. We call them birthdays.
Oh.
So
I bet the kids love that.
they do, man. We get them presents and yeah. 10 years. Pretty wild. Didn't even know you.
Yeah.
Didn't even know you.
Didn't even know you, sweetheart.
Couldn't even pick you out of a lineup, Jakey.
You were my Alka-Sets to the commercial jingles. Didn't know you.
Didn't even know you. Timon, how old? Let's see. You're 18? 17?
17.
So you would have been 7 years old. Wow. I think if I do my math right. When I got married.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine if I was 7 years old?
Can you imagine that?
7-year-old
You got married.
Timon?
Wow. You were bagging doughs. And Timon
Yeah.
was...
I was hunting before it was even before I even knew how to shoot a gun.
True. Timon was... What was Timon coming around on? Addition, subtraction. You said, hey, why don't you learn matrimony, bucko?
Yeah.
Good job doing that.
Yeah, call me back when you can learn 1 + 1 = 1.
Flesh.
Yeah. All right. You understand me?
That's good marriage math.
That. Should I start making signs that say that? Like and giving to them as wedding gifts? 1 + 1 = 1. And then just have their name and established 2024 underneath.
Those would sell really well in 2014 for
Yeah.
people much older than us.
Dude, there's still a market out there.
Yeah.
People are always gonna like that stuff. I think your mom would buy one.
I think what I would love to see is just like an Instagram series from you in one of your voices and one of your characters.
Okay.
Where you're going, maybe this is the spicy character. Hey,
Hey,
I just realized something.
you know what I just realized? Yeah.
Math ain't mathin'. Say dumb basic phrases like that.
Math ain't math.
Math ain't mathin'. You get two people.
Yeah.
How do you end up with one flesh?
What? That doesn't make any sense. It seems like there should be 2 flesh still.
That's what I would like.
Okay.
Forget the wooden sign.
Math ain't mathin'.
Math ain't mathin'.
I like that's a good little tagline. Have you
Math
seen
just ain't mathin'.
well, the math ain't mathin' today. I'm sorry, guys. The math ain't mathin'. There's this guy, I don't even know if I shouldn't. It's fine. I can talk about him. He says bad words in his videos, so don't watch him if you haven't heard bad words.
Crocodile Dundee.
But his big thing that he says to like start every video, and I've seen a few different accounts like this, but he'll like basically always do stitches of video. So it's like,
Okay.
you show somebody else's video for the boomers out there, show somebody else's video for like 10 seconds, and then you do your commentary on
React to it.
And so it's all these like videos of like, I can't believe I had no idea that you could do this with this, or that this water bottle could, actually has a bottle opener on the bottom. Who knew that? Whatever,
Whoa.
stuff like that. And this guy, he's like this Midwestern guy. I don't know. But every single time it's so funny because I watched like 5 of them in a row, and eventually it just made me laugh so hard. He would just come on there. And he's like, his hair's all crazy, and he just goes, "What? No way." And for whatever reason, after you see that 5 different times about different things that people are doing, like,
It's the same reaction every time.
No way. Yeah. And then he says some other words that aren't very kind, but that is really funny. And then he goes and tries it. He goes and like tries to do it himself to see if it really works.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. So there's like the one that really got me like interested is like this guy put duct tape on a car door and was able to like take the duct tape and like pull down the car window and pull down the car window, like basically like get into somebody's car with duct tape.
Interesting.
What? No way. And then he tried it, didn't work. And he's like, that's a sham. But it's just a funny thing to just
Myth busted.
what? No way.
That's how it starts. You've got like a piece of paper next to you and it says 1 + 1 = 1.
Yeah.
What? No way.
No way.
And you put it down. That's what I thought too. And change your voice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I used to think that was pretty crazy. Open your Bible.
Yeah. That's right.
1 Corinthians 15.
Yeah. That's good.
Anyway, that's fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh yeah, marriage. That's how we
Yeah,
got to talk
marriage
about
is
this. Yeah,
fun.
melting pot. How was it?
Yeah, it was good. So we actually went and stayed. We had a little staycation. Have you heard that term before?
I have had it and done it.
So Timon, have you heard of it?
I have.
So it's when you go to the Econo Lodge. No, I'm just kidding. No, we stayed at a hotel downtown, Hotel Kansas City. It was fun. It was sweet, really nice place, really uncomfortable beds, which is just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting more picky about my beds or if this one was just really bad. Also, the first night we went to Lydia's for dinner. Ever been there?
Yes, Rachel went there last week for her birthday.
Yes, that's right.
Loved it.
Have you been there?
Yes, I think so. If it's a place I'm thinking of.
They have they give you all different kinds of options for dessert, and I got an affogato. Ever heard of it?
Oh yes, I've seen it spelled. I don't know if I've consumed it.
It's a shot of espresso with ice cream, a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah, that sounds.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this at night.
Yeah, so maybe that contributed to the fact that I had a hard time sleeping that night. But I don't know. It was unbelievable. Anyway,
Beds seem hard to mess up. That's a bummer.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just like the pillows were like big, but then you put your head into them, and it's like, yeah, you're like noise canceling headphones or something. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, it's barely a pillow.
Yeah, I don't know I know you're going all over the place hotel wise. Have you struggled with any hotels? I know you sleep so easily.
Yeah, I guess I haven't really noticed that. I feel like hotels it's like pizza. It's like, yeah, it's good.
It's good.
I'm not going to tell
really
anyone
bad.
about this. Yeah, it just seems hard to mess up. It's like, yeah, pizza's all generically pretty similar. It's good.
Right.
And I like it. That's how beds seem to me too.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you get a bad one, and it's like, how can they not figure this out?
Especially like this was like a nicer hotel. Like this seems like I should be sleeping amazing. And my kids aren't around. Like this is awesome. Like, but no, it was a fun time. We kind of had like the intention of like, so we were going to stay 2 nights at this hotel. And so just to make it a little more of like a true, like that day, like we had a full day without the kids at all. And so it was like a true like vacation feel. And since we got married in January, we always kind of take that time to like celebrate our anniversary, but also reflect on the year, goal plan for the year. And so Catherine was more into it this year than I've ever seen her goal wise.
Interesting.
Which is really cool. And yeah, she attributed it to me, which was a nice compliment. She's like,
oh, right.
She's like, you love this stuff. And so I finally think I've kind of caught on.
Coming around.
Yeah, but it was cool. So we like, we made goals for the kids. We made goals for ourselves. We talked about, I don't know, all sorts of different things. And it was really fun. So nothing crazy that happened. Melting pot's so good. There's just something about it. I don't know. The waitress that we had, so we've gone to Melting Pot now however many years. I don't know if it's all 10, but a lot of years. And so I figured out the things I really like.
Yeah.
Because, they have 4 courses. They got cheese, salad, meat, chocolate. And so for the cheese, I know I love these little pretzel bread bites that they give you.
Sounds awesome.
That you dip in the cheese. They give you all sorts of different things, apples, carrots, broccoli. Surprisingly, Daddy likes the bread. And so I asked her, I was like, hey, can you please bring me some extra pretzel bread? So I knew that's free of charge, no problem. This woman brought me the whole pretzel farm.
Oh, really?
I mean, just so much pretzel bread.
That's awesome.
And of course it was awesome, but Catherine was like, Brad, she just knew me, 10 years of marriage. She's like, Brad, you don't have to eat all those pretzel bread. Just because they're there doesn't mean you have to eat them. And we got pretty close. But and then we did the same thing for dessert. I always ask for extra bananas and strawberries.
Good to make up for.
Yeah, truly. I mean, because they have all sorts of different things for dessert too, Rice Krispies and brownies and stuff like that. You dip in the chocolate. I love the bananas and the strawberries.
Dang, what a meal.
And so this woman, I think she cut up 8 bananas for me. I mean, she earned her tip.
The whole farm.
Yeah, it's wild. So
whenever I usually I'm going crazy on like bread or carbs or something, Rachel will be like, hey, don't Cinzetti's yourself. Because the very first time I went to Cinzetti's, my stomach was expanding and I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital. It was
Really?
like, I've never felt this way before.
Yeah.
And it had to just
don't Cinzetti's yourself.
bend over. And it's the only time it's ever happened. I've never done it again. But yeah, that's like her words. Like, don't Cinzetti's yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta chill out.
Yeah.
And it's usually something buttery and carby. And it's awesome.
Dude, I think, and maybe we've already talked about this. Doesn't matter. I think I might be like allergic to alcohol now or something. I don't know what's going on. But and maybe there's a million factors to it besides this. But I had that weird stomach thing in Hawaii. And then I think I've had it this past week as well. It's getting better. But it came on after the New Year's party at Trey's. And it came on like at the beginning of Hawaii after I had flown in a plane and gotten a few free mixed drinks for being A-list preferred or whatever on Southwest.
Have you been bitten by a tick lately?
I've not. No, who knows?
Maybe.
I don't check everywhere, But yeah, I don't know. And so I'm like, I think I might just not drink any more alcohol if this is what it is. And if you don't know, because it's not like something's like, oh man, I feel bad the next day. Okay, I probably should. Because I wasn't over excessively drinking anything, but it's like hurt my stomach for 5 days both times.
Ooh, big consequence.
It's too much for something so not fun. It's not good enough,
Dang. That would be kind of wild if you just develop a adult onset alcohol allergy.
I don't know.
Did that even happen?
I don't know. I looked it up. There's something called gastritis.
Oh,
And so
Alka-Seltzer.
I don't think it's only alcohol, but I think that's a main thing that it's like your liver, or I don't know, something. Doctors out there, let me know.
Doctors,
Do your thing.
do your thing.
So anyway, I don't know. It's just some weird stomach stuff. But then I eat, 15 pretzels and I'm just fine.
Body's used to that.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
But yeah, anniversary was fun. We went, to a few fancy restaurants and got some time to ourselves as well, which was interesting. Catherine's like, I would love to just have 4 hours by myself.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Because she's like, you do that all the time. She's like, but I really would like that. So I went to Messenger. I walked to Messenger and she just hung out at the hotel. So then I saw Zane Callister at Messenger.
Oh, fun.
And yeah, so fun. And he's like, dude, how you doing? I was like, we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary. And I'm sure he's thinking in his head, okay, where's your wife for this?
They're not doing too well then.
But yeah, he's such a fun guy. And yeah, it was a fun time.
Cool. That's a blast. I feel like a lot of things written down, a lot of things I want to talk about. Let's talk fitness first.
Okay.
I want to check in on timing.
T-Dog.
Okay.
We've we talked about it last week. The Strava app, Ghosty's been awesome. So many people running a mile every day.
Yeah.
We're recording this on January 10th. So I'm 10 days in. I ran this morning.
10 days, 10 for 10.
10 for 10. Rachel's been in Florida. She's 10 for 10. Timon, where are you at?
I'm 9 for 10, but just because I have not run yet today.
Oh, no way. Really?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So have not
Let's
missed
go.
today.
How's it feeling for you guys?
Okay, let's see. I read somewhere, I think a ghost even posted this, that it takes 18 days to form a habit.
Okay.
I feel like after 6, I was like, oh, I'm not missing a day now. It felt ingrained into my daily schedule. Only took 6 days.
Okay.
I don't think this is the case for me yet because it's been varying in when I do it in the day. But I think I want to start doing it every single morning. Then I think that'll happen. But as far as the difficulty of the running, it's no problem.
Yeah.
But also I have been going way slower recently.
Dude, that's what I was just telling
It's
Brad
so
off the podcast.
easy.
It's awesome.
It's so nice. It's
It's awesome.
it's just the chillest experience because it's you feel good because you're getting your mile in, but it's I'm not even breathing hard at the end by now.
Dang.
You can
Well
talk.
done.
You have no conversation.
We
What's
could do a
that?
podcast.
You could have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am still breathing hard towards the end,
That's okay.
but
That's okay.
Like I'm breathing harder than normal, but not like I'm not like first few days just like gasping for air.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
None of
I
that
feel
anymore.
like after like 3 or 4 days, I was like sore in places that were like not necessarily alarming, but like it wasn't just like my calves or my quads were sore. It was like the meat around my ankle was sore, from like impact or like flexing my foot, and like my knees were sore. I was like, this year is gonna suck if I actually do it. Like if this is 3 days of running and I'm already in like pain, but then just kind of kept running and we're good.
Crazy how that happens.
Yeah,
It's like my muscles like aren't as sore when they get stronger.
I know. Yeah, and Rachel tried to tell me that, and I was just like, well, I think it's like from impact, and I feel like I'm just gonna keep like hurting it worse. But she was right. Rachel was also right. She had an idea. So Timon, yeah, I've just kind of been coasting, just like 10 minute mile, easy,
Yeah.
no problem. Once a week, we're gonna try and beat our like current PR, just once a week.
That's fun.
So that way you can't just coast every single day.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah, we
you're
might try
not
to do
gonna.
that.
Okay. So every week you're gonna try to do it, but then like the next week you don't have to try to beat that every single time. You're just gonna try to beat it once.
Yeah, just beat your current PR once a week.
Today's like max out day. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, max out day.
Yeah.
Oh wait. So it's like run your fastest, then that's forever your like one you want to beat.
Yes, until you
Okay.
beat it next Sunday. Monday through Saturday, you run a 10-minute mile.
So it's beat your last PR.
No, just your best PR, your personal record.
Okay.
Like
cool.
whatever is your best, you're trying to beat that once a week.
Cool.
Do you ever have desire to like, I should just keep going?
Yeah, I think I'm not quite there yet. Because the last 2 days, so I hadn't seen any posts from you, Tom, and I was worried because I hadn't seen any posts from Timon since it started snowing.
Okay.
And I was like, maybe we lost him to the snow.
No.
But yesterday, I mean, I'm sure the roads where you were at were probably even worse than they were here.
Yeah.
Probably 6 inches of snow on the ground. Not that bad though, right?
It was a little more of a slide than a run for me.
Okay.
There's a lot of like in our like kind of neighborhood or like area, it was like one path plowed through the snow and then a lot of just ice. But it was
Yeah.
still it kind of made it fun. It was like every once in a while you kind of like slide a little bit.
Have you
Today
seen that
was
video?
icy.
The video of the people falling in the snow.
Those videos are awesome.
But the one where they're like getting interviewed, like this is actually the best running weather.
Yeah.
And then
Such a good video.
and they're like, all right, we'll have a good run, and they start running away, and the guy.
They eat it. Yeah, that's a really good video too. I love when the dad's recording the kids slipping.
That's an
from
all-timer.
school. So good.
He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
That was one of my favorite things in New York, or we can go do it in Kansas City. But going to an ice skating rink and just watching people fall cracks me up. I don't know why.
That's a good date night.
Yeah, it's just
Hey, you
really
want to go
fun.
bundle up and watch people fall?
and kind of predict who's gonna do it. Like
check out-
that kid's 6 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Incredible over here. He's falling down. Way too top heavy.
Yeah, exactly. That guy forgot leg day one too many times. Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, every day it's been easy, no problem. Today was a little icy, short strides, but no problem. But probably about 6 days ago, I think between last times we recorded, I was like, all right, new idea. I'm just curious about the timing. I'm going to try and sprint until I get pretty tired and then walk until I'm not tired. And then I'm going to sprint again.
Okay.
Like, is that faster than how I'm running? Like, let's just see. Dude, the first like couple 100 yards, I mean, I'm feeling amazing. A car caught up to
Truly
me.
sprinting.
I mean, pretty close to it. Probably going like 90%. I mean, I just took off,
That is
bundled
so
up,
funny.
and a car got behind me right away. And I was like running with the car. I was like, this is kind of fun. I'm racing a car. I was having the time of my life. It's a golden retriever out there. And like, whoo, that's pretty good. Let's walk. Check down my watch, and it says my heart's beating 180 beats per minute.
Yeah.
So 3 times every second. I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. That
Yeah.
seems like probably too much. And so I walk for a little bit, and I'm like, really? Didn't need to walk that long. I'm ready to go again. I'm sprinting again. I'm like, wow, this is great. Life hack, loophole. And then, dude, the sprints start to become shorter. The walks start to become longer. And every time I get done sprinting, I look down and my heart rate is over 180.
Yeah.
And I just felt like the human body is probably not supposed to do that. And when I got done, dude, it was... I couldn't even get... Like, I finished my mile and couldn't even get to the house. I'm like leaning on Rachel's car. And I was just
Really?
like... I just couldn't do anything. And Rachel was like, so how was it? And I was like, can't. Later.
Just how do you think?
So I would definitely not recommend sprinting than walking. As it turns out, shocker, there's no loopholes in cardiovascular health. I thought there might be. I was like, maybe there's a way to trick it. But no, that was miserable. And now I'm just back to my 10-minute miles.
Well, maybe it was a better workout, though.
Probably was.
But
probably
man,
much
that
harder
sounds-
workout.
Yeah.
In the cold, though. I was talking to my dad because he's been doing it a little bit too.
Nice.
The first few days, he's just been doing it on a treadmill, and he found out he did it for like 4 days straight and realized the treadmill was set to an 8% incline.
8%'s a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He had no idea. So 8% incline.
Steve, that's hard, man.
And so now he said he will like run flat, and if he walks, he knocks it back up to a 8% incline.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, pretty impressive mile. That's no joke.
Gosh, yeah, like talk about somebody who's like sore on his ankles.
Yeah,
or
he
something.
has calves and whatnot. So
Did you see his recent post in the group?
I actually don't know if I've seen anything recently from him.
Mile is done. Have been running for 7 straight days with no weight loss. What I have lost is joy, happiness, and the reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Wow, I didn't even see that. That's funny. The Strava group, it's popping. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
250 people in there, and people are posting constantly. So it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Ghosties have also started a new Facebook group. I believe it's called Ghost Readers. I'm not in it because I'm not a ghost reader, but I think Rachel and Catherine are in it. Nice little ghosty book club is starting. So if you didn't know about it, you didn't see the Facebook group, Ghost Readers is now a thing,
Ghost Readers podcast.
which is so fun.
Yeah,
That I mean, communities are forming without us.
that is cool. Self-sustaining.
Yeah, girls love their books.
Wild times. I think I don't know. I think it's cool you guys are running though.
Yeah, it is fun. It's a cool thing. And also, I have consumed only water, liquid-wise. I've ate. But liquid-wise, only water for like probably 6 days now.
Nice.
Yes.
Just straight, like not even like no added sugar, but just straight water.
Just, water is the only thing I've drank for like 6 days.
That's awesome. I've been doing like water and coffee basically.
Wow,
Just
look at
like
us.
trying to like not have cravings for sugar. Like once you go to the melting pot, it's like, whoa. I think I need to get out of here. I'm just kidding. No, but just like, yeah, just trying to kick that, and it's been great. Like it's just, I don't know. So far, it's been somewhat easy. You know, once you get used to water, it's like this is good. This is fine.
Yeah, it's I've never done anything like this as far as like trying to eat healthy, drink healthy, and be fit. I've never tried all three.
Yeah.
Because I think deep down I've always known you got to do them all probably. You
Yeah.
can't just do like one thing. You can't play pickleball and just continue eating poorly. But
Did
yeah,
Rachel
so
tell you I texted her on Sunday?
no.
I said, Rachel, I think we need to do a juice cleanse together.
Was she excited?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna let her like run with like figure out what we need to do. Let's do it. Because I was talking to Catherine about it because it's like this weird stomach thing, and she's like, maybe something's just like sticking around in
Get
your
your gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, and I mentioned because Rachel and I talked about it.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like, I forget exactly how the conversation went, but it was something like we were all talking and she
Consequence.
mentioned something like, oh yeah, and maybe a juice cleanse or something. And I was
What
like,
about loser has to do a juice cleanse?
I was like, oh, I would just do a juice cleanse right now. Like that sounds like an interesting thing. And she like immediately she's like, I'll do a juice cleanse too.
I was like, yeah, the consequence can't be something you would
Yeah.
do tomorrow.
It was like, yeah, like one of those things where like, man, we really need to, sleep better. Maybe we should get a new, like, if only we could get a new bed. Well, I'd be willing to get a new bed. Okay, let's get a new bed.
Okay, let's get a bed. Okay,
good
cool,
idea.
cool.
That's a good idea that you had. Like, just like it was like
Good idea.
definitely her suggestion, more or less. But then I said, yeah, I'll do it. So I don't know. You want to do that with us?
I don't think I do.
No.
No, I've heard Trey has done a juice cleanse numerous times and
Yeah.
talks about how awful.
What is so
Awful.
awful? I don't know much about it.
I think you're so hungry, first of all.
Yeah.
And then even like your reprieve from hunger tastes terrible.
It's like finally I get to consume something.
And it's awful.
And it's
super
black.
green.
Yeah. Or green.
So yeah, it just sounds awful. I'm sure there's plenty of health benefits,
Yeah.
but right now I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Do you remember what Miranda?
Yeah. I thought about her
was,
recently.
was that a juice cleanse?
That was some type of like gut cleanse, I think. But yeah, with juices.
Whatever that is sounded wild and interesting and
Yeah, wasn't it a prune? It was a prune cleanse or something?
oh, okay.
Maybe I made that up. But yeah, something to where you fully rid yourself.
I mean, there is nothing in there. and there is everything out here. Yeah, anyway, so we'll see.
Good for us.
I haven't talked to Rachel about it much beyond that because she's been in Florida. But
Yeah. Yeah, every day I'm like running, bundling up. The snow is falling while I'm running, and she was like, "It was cold in Florida. It was 68." I'm like, "You'll be all right."
Yeah. I don't know if I feel bad for you. Okay, let's talk about Rachel being in Florida and the fact that the house is spick and span.
You like it?
Yeah, tell me, was that a Rachel left for Florida and I've kept it this way after, like it was clean before, or have you been cleaning?
It got bad. With me here by myself.
Okay.
I let things go a little bit.
Yep.
But I have a friend coming into town later this afternoon, and he's staying the night.
But just him?
Just him.
Okay, but that's nice.
Just one guy
Yeah.
is staying here tonight. I want it to be clean.
It looks very good.
Thank you. That's cool that you even noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
Spick and span.
Because they're spick.
But I vacuumed, and that's where you span.
That was span. like there's one. It's one thing to be like, oh, there's no mail all over the counter. Spick. Oh, the dishes are clean and put away. Spick.
Span. Oh, sorry.
No, you idiot.
I knew.
No. But then all of a sudden you notice, whoa, that rug has been, there are lines on that rug from the vacuum. The Dyson has been out.
Mm-hmm.
There is the crumbs are gone from the, kitchen floor.
And the plants are watered.
The plants are watered. Hello. This is Spick. Hi, it's me, Span. Now you got both of them on the line, right?
All right. Well, this house is clean. I'm surfing through the channels. There's some boring news. I don't want to watch Spick, but there's C-SPAN.
I do see Span.
I do C-SPAN.
Yeah. I already speak English, so I thought I'd maybe try my talents out with Spanish.
Because it's so limpy R around here.
Yeah. I already speak Ingspix. So I figure out.
Maybe try Span.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for noticing.
Yeah, dude. It looks really great.
Thanks. Rachel's been gone. She was going to order some things for the house, some firewood holders, some fireplace,
Poker.
tools.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, pick out whatever you want and, order to the house. I want to get it ready for you when you're gone. And so she was like, hey, we have Crate and Barrel gift cards from our wedding registry. They're somewhere in the house. Can you find them? I was like, oh, gosh. And so she sends me on this chase. She's like, all right, 3 spots I would send you. First of all, this purse in the closet, this other purse here. I'm looking. So first of all, have you ever dug through a woman's purse?
Oh, it's Bermuda Triangle.
It's It's the Bermuda Triangle with the spot in Jupiter with the rest of the other galaxies.
On steroids.
It is a woman's purse. This is my first time digging through one. It was unbelievable what was in there.
Yeah.
Cash is in 6 different compartments.
Yeah.
I just crumpled up dollar bills. I found.
Crumpled up dollar bills is not an experience I've seen.
Really? Yeah.
That's a new
Oh
one.
yeah, crumpled up and like, oh, this is where she keeps her money. Oh no, there's money over in this pocket too. I guess there's no wallet. It's just dollar bills.
This is not my experience.
Are just
Same
in
here.
the purse all over.
Yeah.
There's multiple sets of sunglasses in there. There is ink pens. There's pencils. There's used Kleenexes. There's unused Kleenexes. There's I'm not making this up. I found multiple spoons in Rachel's purse. She's like, there might be a Crate and Barrel gift card. I was like, well, I found 2 spoons. She's like, yeah,
Like, yeah, that's right. Just in case I had a buddy. There's 2 spoons used.
Honestly, I didn't take a good look at the spoons. I was like, this is unbelievable.
They didn't have
There's
yogurt stains on them or anything.
I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoons in there. It's crazy that she lives this way.
I agree with that. That's not quite. Catherine's is not that extreme. That sounds like a messy purse.
Yeah,
Like
there is all
used
sorts of
Kleenexes.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't know if Catherine would ever stick a used Kleenex back in there.
Oh,
Maybe
Rachel
she's
would
pocketing
love
that
it.
thing. But like Catherine, my experience with them is she'll say, "Hey, can you go get my phone? It's in my purse." Dude, I'll look in there. There's not that many things in there, but yet I cannot find a darn thing in there.
And it's in the purse.
Yeah, it's like Catherine. It's like like she can sprint to the purse. Like she could find her phone in there in 0.2 seconds, but then I'm walking. You know what I mean? Like she's the sprint part of that, and I'm the walker. Like There's nothing that I can find in there. Like, hey, can you get my chapstick? It's in, she'll like describe it, dude. She'll be like, it's in this pocket, in this thing, in my purse. And I'll look and I'll be like, I promise I have tried, but I do not see it. I don't know where this thing is. So it's just like, it's just like a abyss of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, on one end, like if I was a woman, I think that is kind of fun. Like you just get to have this little bag, just keep stuff in.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. But also I've made it pretty far in life not using a purse. Like I don't think you truly need all of that at all times.
Yeah.
You can keep some stuff in your car.
Once you become a mom, yeah, it helps to have one.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, because you're like, I don't need a Band-Aid until you do. And then it sticks on you.
I feel like once you're a mom, at least with like little kids, it's like a diper bag. I feel like, isn't that
Yeah,
what
true.
that would
Well,
kinda
diaper bags have like
transition to?
bigger things, but sometimes we don't use diaper bags very often anymore. We'll just throw one diaper and a wipe or two, a little
Yeah.
wiper.
What would you do for a diaper bag?
Yeah.
Time
Yeah,
to know.
you're right though, Timon. We did have like a big old diaper bag for a while. And then we're like, I didn't need that.
Yeah.
You keep a diaper in the car or something. But
It was just great. So I looked through multiple purses. They weren't any of that. Rachel's sending me all over the house. Or I might be in these cabinets. I'm like, in the cabinets? And so I'm
just
looking
loose in the cap. She's
Yeah.
a psycho.
Yeah, I'm looking through the cabinets, and then I'm looking at other places. She's like, checking like coat pockets. I'm checking coat pockets. And then little time goes by. She texts me, oh, found him. Had him with me in Florida.
Had him in my 8th purse.
So that was fun. But we found the gift cards and still have plenty to spare.
Let's go.
So we're like, hey, let's get something else for the house.
What
Couldn't
else?
find anything.
Oh.
But hey, it's there when we need it.
That's always fun. Yeah. It's so hard to know the balance between like, do I go for it now? Or do I wait until I need, like, do I find something a little extravagant now?
Splurge-o a little bit.
Yeah. Like, yeah, whatever. That would be a fun, because you're like, just trust the process. Trust that you're going to get something there eventually.
Yeah, we'll
You
need
know?
something.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So, yeah, you should like, when she comes home, like have the fire going.
I want to. The thing is that stuff hasn't showed up yet, and I leave tomorrow morning. So
Okay. I'll do the fire then, I guess. Just kidding.
so you're gonna have to. Yeah, we fly back together because she's flying to Oklahoma City to meet me.
Oh, that's right. I
There.
forgot that you're doing all that. Yeah.
So one of you guys, I don't know who's free.
Timon,
Sunday.
do you
got it.
mind
Yep.
coming back up?
Yeah, I got it.
Timon, did you think we were gonna like cancel because of the snow ever?
No?
It's like kind of nasty. It's been nasty in Kansas City, and people are acting like it's the polar vortex out there or something.
Yeah, McAllister's Deli was closed.
No.
Guys,
What time?
6.
Yeah, maybe.
It's pretty sticked.
I thought like noon.
Really?
I could see businesses closing early. McLean's closed their kitchen at 2.
That's kind of spick, if you ask me.
Yeah. That's a little more spick
Kind
and
of
span.
gives me the spick.
They're kind of spicking me out right now.
That's spicking. Yeah.
Canes, not
Just
spicking.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very span.
Very span.
Yeah, it was great. They were there for me. Just had Canes instead.
Yeah. That's fun.
Wait, what did we? I forget. We were gonna. How do we get free Chick-fil-A? Did we need to do something?
Chick for drone?
No. Didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't
If we
know.
got some-
I don't know.
What was
The
it?
jingle
can't
game.
remember.
I missed one.
Oh, that's right.
I missed like 8, so it's fine.
I see.
We get free chicken.
Chicken
Yeah.
for some jingles?
How's chicken for some? How's chicken for some drone going, Timon?
Haven't heard anything yet,
Okay.
but
Time.
hopefully it should still work out.
You're coordinating with Haley or Drew?
Haley.
Ah, dang. Let's give Timon Drew's number. This guy is we love him, but man, he's got some funny, chicken for some drone, just like weird ways of communicating. And I would love to hear Timon's story. You're going to communicate with Drew eventually. You're going to, you're going to film him, I'm sure. And I just want to hear your Drew stories. He's whatever, 5'10" for a 10 stack or whatever. Like that's him.
Yeah.
So
He's a fun-loving, quirky dude.
let us know what you think of Drew.
Will do.
Yeah.
Speaking of chicken, real quick. Hey, GoodRanchers.com still sponsoring us. Just FYI.
In case you were wondering. Yeah.
Their tagline says, "Take the spick out of chicken." Huh?
Oh my gosh.
That works out
Yeah.
well. And put the span. Hold on. In chicken tacos.
Okay.
Espanol.
Yes, that
That's all I
right
could
there.
think of. But yeah, Good Ranchers is back. and they want to give you a lot of chicken. They want to give you chicken for some they want to give you chicken for pretty much nothing. Chicken for some subscribe.
Well, it's saying the word free. Does that mean that you have to free chicken? Holy cow.
Free chicken. Subscribe and get free chicken for a year. For an años. Año. That's us whistling.
Yeah, it's $189 value.
Yep.
For free.
Free when you subscribe in January. So do it now. Start the year off with the meat you can trust. Because after all, I mean, it is New Year, new me.
Man, it's good. It's so good. We had Good Ranchers chicken the other day. We had drumettes. Do you know what those are? Some people call them lollipops.
Don't know either.
You can imagine, maybe.
I can imagine a lollipop.
Yeah, it's like a cake ball, but chicken on the end, kind of.
Oh, like a skewer.
No, not true. Like it's like from the chicken. Like
Okay.
it's like a little like wing kind of
Chicken bone.
Yeah. Anyway, I'd never seen my kids love something more than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was kind of offensive. But like, oh man, they ate them up, dude. Like, and all Catherine did was put like garlic and lemon and like
Garlic's good.
roast them in the oven. I mean, she's like, I didn't know what we were having for dinner tonight. I put this together. I was pretty worried that the kids weren't going to like it. And instead it was incredible. Like Hattie said, this is the best chicken in the world. Like out loud, not for the ad, just like out loud. She's like,
That's
this is the
pretty
best
cool.
chicken. So
You heard it here first, folks. Hattie Ellis, best chicken in the whole world.
extra.
They have more than obviously just chicken. You know, they have very, very good, what do you enjoy? The Wagyu beef.
Wagyu beef.
Tons of other good stuff. But right now, I mean, you can get the most bang for your buck by subscribing and getting free chicken for a year or so.
Yeah, free chicken with any box. You can get a beef box, get chicken added on.
Best of both worlds.
So yeah, and their steak is otherworldly. It's very nice.
Imagine another world. It comes from there.
We're having some friends over who are missionaries from Thailand. They're back in the States for a while, the Cordascos.
Cool.
And we're having them over on Sunday. I think I'm going to make them some steak. Show them what a real American meat
Hey,
tastes.
welcome back, brother.
right, baby.
You know who cooked this? Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Shake my hand.
you can thank John Adams and the rest of American history for this one.
This is American meat delivered.
Yep. So yeah, we have promo codes GRKC. It's $20 off.
$20 off.
Plus free chicken.
Plus free chicken.
Yeah. So it's goodranchers.com. GRKC, $20 off.
Fun.
Man, it's good.
I have an announcement.
Extra.
Hey, thanks, Jake. So Sunday afternoon, I go to church by myself, but great time at church. It was awesome. I get there early and I'm just meeting people. It reminds me of my time at Watermark back in the day where I feel like the church I'm going to now, it's really started to become like there's so many millennials who are going here that like I can go by myself and I know I'm going to meet new people.
That's a great
one way or another.
Great stage of church going is when you're excited to go, even if you're by yourself.
Yes,
you know,
and I'm so there. Just socially, this church is so healthy in all sorts of different ways. So it was great. Met all sorts of new friends. Saw old K-Life kids, and that's happened multiple weeks in a row.
Who'd you see?
This week I saw Luke Vaughn. You remember him? He was a Blue Valley kid. I don't know if you would know him very well. Brady Vaughn was his brother. He also came. But then the week before, during Christmas break, I saw Matthew Leach and his sister, Grace, and Elsa Jane Poston.
Fun.
And maybe a fourth in there. I can't remember now.
Really?
It was a blast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But so go to church, have a great time. I saw, I talked at the New Year's Eve party that I made friends with a dentist and we've got an appointment.
Yep.
So I saw him. He was leaving church when I got there. He daps me up from his car. I'm like, dentist! And he's like, what's up? Good to see you. I talk for like an hour to like different friends after church. Then when I leave, I see him again on the street. I dap him up. He's in his car. I'm on the street.
Did you go, comedian?
Patient. It was funny. I was like, what are you still doing in this area? Like 2 hours later. But it was fun. So then I walked to an acai bowl place right by church.
Man, I wish we had one close to us.
And I brought my computer because I knew I needed to get some work done. And right there, alone in this acai bowl shop, I just kind of suddenly just paid off all my student loan debt. Just did that right there.
Congrats.
And then within 5 minutes of that, I signed a contract to open up Bondi Bowls in Kansas City, baby! It's happening.
Wow.
It's a great Sunday afternoon.
I did not realize it's like official.
Yeah, and no one even knew. I was just sitting there, just like this was like a big day. But
You went for it.
yeah, just Just me, myself, and my MacBook. Just, paid off all my student debt and
Wow.
signed the contract. So it's been in the works for a while now, but it's official.
Tell us more. Remind people if they don't know, or whatever.
Real
Bondi.
quick, Bondi is the name of a beach in Australia where the founder, Bailey, lived for 2 years. I met Bailey. This is the quick version, but bumped into her on the street in Sydney, Australia in 2019. I was like, wow, this is awesome. She shows us around, gets us, introduces us to people, become good friends. And then during COVID, she starts this business, acai bowl shop called Bondi Bowls. I go down to see some friends during, the summer of 2020. I'm like, this is the best acai bowl I've ever had. This is amazing. I want to bring this to Kansas City. She's like, great. I didn't even think about franchising really. Let's do it. I was going to be her first franchise. I decided to not do it because Trey and I are about to go on tour. I was like, I'm going to focus on that. 3 years have passed by. She has 17 different food trucks, multiple storefronts. There's something coming to Morocco soon. I don't know if I'm even supposed to say that. She's coming to Huntington Beach,
country?
Dallas, the country, Morocco.
Wow.
Yeah, about to be in 2 countries, all these locations. So I was like, well, I probably should have done that 3 years ago. So, the best time to do something is probably like when you first heard about it. The second best time is now.
Yeah.
And so anyway, me and my buddy Alex Dimchek, who's coming here this afternoon, who I got the House Spigots band for, we are going to franchise this location in Kansas City. We're very, very excited. And Bailey's the best. Rachel is flying from Florida, where she's at with her family now, to Oklahoma City on Saturday, because that's where we're doing a comedy show. That's also where Bailey is. We're all going to meet up, and it's going to be a great time.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's it for now. I mean, there'll be plenty more updates. Hoping to open it up this summer. But if you want to work there, if you want to manage the store, it's a position we're looking into.
We had Bondi at Grande Boo.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Bailey is the best. Anyone who talks to Bailey, like my dad, will just bring up Bailey every now and then. He's like, how's Bailey doing? I can't believe that. I had a 5-minute conversation with her, and she is one of the more phenomenal people I've ever met.
Yeah.
And that's what most people's experience is with Bailey.
You just meet certain people and you're like, they're just quality people.
I want to be a part of whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
And so, everyone feels that way about Bailey. She's awesome. And so, I'm fired up. Alex and I have always talked about doing something together for 10 years now. Alex is a friend of mine from college. So.
I'm pumped to see how it goes. Like, where you guys end up. And so you've been like location scouting now for 6 months or something like that.
Yeah. It's been a good amount of work.
I don't know if that's the right term for it, but it sounds good.
Pretty much since Grande Boo, this has been in the works, and a lot of phone calls, a lot of meetings, a lot of decisions to be made. But it's happening, and it's really fun. And I'll update you guys more, but I'm sure there's not even I'm sure. I'm positive. There's so much that I don't know. There's so much more work that I don't, probably imagine. But I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a new challenge and a new venture.
And there's going to be some content. Like you're gonna have some stories from
hopefully
running the acai bowl shop.
Yeah, it's got to be a way to keep the podcast as entertaining as possible.
That's right. That's what we're really trying to go for here.
Yeah,
that's why we start businesses.
So fun little announcement.
Wow.
Bondi Bowls KC, it's happening.
Did you have one time for Grande Boo?
I did.
Yeah,
it was good.
It's real good.
Yeah, they're great. Best. I had in the month of December, I had 15 different acai bowls, and I had some really good ones. But Bondi just does it different.
So when you were sitting in this acai bowl shop after church, did you press the button to sign the contract and look around and say, "This won't last much longer"? See ya.
I went up to the woman who took my order and was like, "Hey, is the manager in today?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Hey, good luck."
Good luck, babe.
Shook her hand and said, "Might want to find a plan B."
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
It's funny.
Dude.
When Alex usually comes to Kansas City, we'll go get acai together.
Yeah.
And we're always like, all right, should we get, all right, let's go support the enemy one more time. Let's go support the competition. This is our last time doing it. So,
dude, do you think that surely you're going to be able to bring stuff home?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Dude, yeah.
Obviously.
If you own McDonald's, you can have McDonald's at home.
And I would dare to say it's going to be way easier to make an acai bowl at home than it would be to make McDonald's at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be swimming in acai, which is great, dude. 4 days in a row now, I've had acai from 4 different places. Like I love the product so much that I'm going to be swimming in it. I can't wait.
Holy cow! I'll just come over, and then I'll patronize the store too.
Thank you for patronizing.
But the kids, we'll have acai. How can we make that a fun tag? Acai.
And none of the days of the week really fit.
Saturday.
Saturdays.
Yeah, Saturdays.
Hey, Australia.
That's how to sound a little.
Saturday.
Saturdays.
Saturdays with acai.
Wow. What were we talking about Australia earlier?
Why did we? Oh, you just said something weird and it sounded Australian.
yeah,
And I was
that's
like,
right.
put a bookmark in Australia.
That's
what I
right.
was going to say. So that's it for now. Bondi Bowls is happening. Very exciting. Hit me up if you want to be a part of it somehow.
Dude, so fun. So
One more
fun.
thing.
Wasn't there a smudges thing that was going to be discussed?
Yeah.
Something about smudges.
Before the podcast, Brad and I were talking about smudges.
We're like, save it.
I don't even know what we were going to say, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like my screen is so smudgy.
So how?
And I never touch my screen because I don't want it to get smudgy. I'll tell you who touches my screen. Rachel Triplett. Kind of likes touching the screen.
So you're thinking yours is smudgy, dude. Mine is dotty.
Let's
I'm
turn the
talking-
brightness down. What do you mean dotty?
I'm talking like
yeah,
like
let's like
spitting on it or something.
like dirt, just like
Bunch of little specks.
yeah, like a speckled golf
Speck
polo.
and span.
Speck and span.
Yeah. Speckled golf polo. That's like how your brain works. Sorry, just like a speckled golf polo.
Like a bad birdie.
Like
we should
like a
talk about-
Vice 3, grip. Or Vice 3 grip. Ball.
like a Vice 3 grip.
Yeah, I got some smudges in the, I have like an L of smudges on the top left down to the bottom or down to the left side.
I'm seeing
like
oh, go ahead.
most of mine is just a lot of like little flecks.
Little dot. Flex. Flex is the
Yeah.
best word for it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm seeing a lot less like actual fingerprint looking stuff and more just like, it's just dirty. I need to clean this thing.
And how does it become that way? It must be when you close it.
I don't,
No, I think it's
that's a good question on it. I mean, is it just like spitting on it for
That's
like
what I
that
think
long
it
and not
is.
realizing?
You think it's old spit?
But then
That's
again,
kind of
dude,
gross.
if I took my time, I bet I could count these and it'd be 400 spit specks.
Speck and span.
Is that because I mean, what is causing that from the keyboard that you're pushing down?
Yeah, keyboard doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, Jake.
No, I don't think the keyboard. Hey. Who said keyboard?
Hey.
I said when it's closed.
Well, what else would cause it when it's?
Well, I don't think it's a keyboard like keys, like because for instance, Trey used to have a keyboard cover, which is a strange thing that he had for a long time, and
Those things suck.
yeah, it would make. I mean, you could see the letter K upside down on a screen. It would like leave an imprint on a screen. That was like, I mean, you could see the outline of keys on a screen.
Okay.
I'm saying just like I think when it's closed, maybe that's like dirt from what's already like underneath the keys or in the vents or whatever is then like, and then you move it around like you're
Yeah.
walking with it in your backpack. Like that is when it's becoming dirty.
Could be.
I don't know.
Could be.
Hey, I think when we started talking about this is because I brought my mom's gift to the studio today. Keyboard and screen deep cleaning set. So we're all using it.
And I was like, I don't really need it for anything. I was like, but my screen always gets so smudgy. You're like, yeah, mine too.
So smug.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of golf polos, we all watched the Chiefs game together this past Sunday night, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
And
We watched the most inconsequential Chiefs game, and we did the biggest like event for it.
we went all out for
like
it.
all of our friends,
Everybody was there.
Scott's, our kids were there, whatever. So yeah,
Catherine made chili. Everybody brought stuff. It was great. And the game didn't matter. We watched
Patrick
the Chiefs
Mahomes
backups.
didn't play.
Yeah, we just watched the backups beat the Chargers.
yeah.
But that night, they were like, hey, let's keep watching football. Dolphins, Bills should be a good game. Rachel and her family was randomly at it. But so we're watching it, and I was like, hey, I'm going to go give away a bunch of my golf clothes to these guys since everybody's here. So I go grab like, I don't know, probably 20 different golf polos and some quarter zips, some hats. Brad's got the hat on.
Yep.
And anyway, obviously everything I have is a medium. Gunnar and Scott are the only two that could fit into medium. So then they start doing a draft for the polos. And it was so funny how serious they took it. It was really enjoyable.
Well, Scott took it seriously, and Gunnar took it serious because it was so fun to watch Scott like get frustrated. I think.
Yeah, Scott was really like, all right, if I pick this, Gunnar's probably going to pick those two. Well, that one's orange for Oklahoma State, so I could see
Oh yeah.
him picking that. Gunnar's like, no, I already have enough Oklahoma State gear. And Scott's like, oh, so he already has enough Oklahoma State gear. We're like, Scott, he's lying.
He bid on it so hard. Really? You don't want any more orange?
Wow,
Okay.
you're all good on that. Okay, huh?
Yeah.
And then Scott picks first. It picks something.
Yeah, Scott
Gunnar
had to pick first.
Picks like next and picks like a black polo. Scott's like, no, no. Like, Scott, you had the first pick. He's like, I know, but I did not think Gunnar would choose that next. And so then Scott offered Gunnar real money. He's like, I'll give you $20 for that. I was like, hey, I'm giving you this for free. You can't. No one can make money off this. You should have chose it. Hey, right?
Yeah.
I could sell this on Facebook Marketplace, but I'm choosing to give it to you.
Yeah, because, Bad Birdie is all like loud clothing, which Scott loves the color pink clothing. Gunnar loves loud stuff.
Yeah.
So it really was two perfect guys to give this
Yeah,
stuff
it worked
to.
out great.
And Scott, his stack was just, teal green and pink.
He's set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was a good time.
It was a good time having that conversation about cats. Do you remember that? That was a good 5 minutes.
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Because I brought up a cat that I would maybe want to get, and you were convinced it was a bobcat.
Dude.
And so then we got talking about how...
Maine Coon cats?
Yeah, Maine Coon cat.
Look it up. Time to look it up right now if you want to.
And anyway, then we were like, well, you guys have all heard that the cat will eat their owner and the dogs won't. And then Catherine, hadn't heard from her in an hour. She's down there puzzling. That is not true. That is not true.
She came to the defense real quick on those cats.
And then we started to look into it. I was like, yeah, I've always heard that, but I've never actually Googled it. I Googled it, and there was some crazy stuff out there. I don't think the cat will eat you.
There was not very good definitive evidence.
But there was some hilarious evidence that just some podcaster that was like, yeah, they did studies, and the cat will start eating you within, I don't know, an hour to 20 minutes after you're dead. And we're just like, there's no way that's possible. How do you sleep? And Brad's like, that's why they call them cat naps.
Yeah.
Because it's dangerous. Your cat could eat you while you nap.
That's why you can only nap so long. Or else it starts, gnawing on your face. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just get a little nervous about those kitties.
The Maine Coon does look pretty predatorial.
It looks terrifying.
A little dangerous.
Like Jake was like, because I think you texted Rachel,
But
if we
in a
get a cat,
beautiful
I would
way,
want one like this. I said, if you got that cat, I would never come over. I was like, we're recording at my house. That's what I told you.
It would depend on its demeanor. But I feel like if I'm going to get a cat, I want it to be very large and as snuggly as possible.
This fits the bill.
I want it to
called
be
a dog.
Yeah, the size of a dog. It's like if we had to get a cat, for some reason, God was like, hey, you got to get a cat.
Hey,
Like,
FYI, sacrifice your son and get a cat.
okay.
All right.
Get
here,
the
Isaac.
Maine Coon.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
It was a good chat.
That was a fun time. Because the Maine Coon thing by itself, because people were also like, that's fake. Like Gunner, or maybe.
A lot of people were like, that's AI. And I was like, it's a whole video.
AI.
It's not AI. Yes, that is an AI video.
Yeah, that was also fun hearing Scott act like he's never heard of AI before.
Yeah,
or like
Chat GPT. What is it? Like, this
he's like,
is,
so you can ask it anything. Because you were showing some pickleball design.
it can do the images.
Paddle
yeah.
design that you had for Friday Pickleball. And so it's like, yeah, look at this thing. So then I would just be like, just make it even more ridiculous. And Scott's like, you can just say that's it?
You can there's a stream of a thread that you could talk to AI. For
Which it is
a year and a half.
It's revolutionary, but yeah, it's not new. And Scott is not dumb.
And I was like, Scott, you work at corporate America. I would be shocked if AI couldn't do at least 10% of your job.
Right.
At least to help you form a long email you don't want to write or something.
Yeah.
There's got to be something you can use it on. So
I was talking to
Maybe he
Josh
is.
Madison a little bit about, because he's a big online marketing
Yeah.
SEO stuff. I was like, are you guys using AI? He's like, we're using AI a bunch. And I'm very intrigued. He's like, we have our own AI that ChatGPT created for them.
Dang.
Which I'm like, I don't even understand exactly what that means, but from what I do get, what I can wrap my head around, pretty interesting.
It's pretty cool.
So, yeah, I don't know if anybody out there knows a good account to follow for basic beginner AI tips. I think it'd be fun to just see what they say about different things. Here's how you can do this, prompt for this. I don't know. I'm sure there's a bunch out there. It's just about sifting through the weeds on them.
Last time I was in a bookstore, I saw a book in the tech category that was how to master prompts for ChatGPT. The whole book was about prompting ChatGPT.
Really?
Which is impressive, but also I'm inclined to think this is already outdated.
I was gonna say
Correct.
I cannot stay present for that long.
Yeah, it's a book you have to get published immediately, and people need to buy within the next 3 months, and you have to make a new book.
Yeah. Well, that's planned obsolescence,
Good word. I don't even read books anymore because all I do is use the Dwell app.
Man, so you still consume the book. You just don't read it.
I don't read the words.
Tell me more, Jake.
Well, Dwell.
Yeah. What is the Dwell app?
So Dwell, it's an acronym.
Oh, yeah. Deuteronomy was
Even
less legalistic than people thought. But actually, it's all about laws. and you would know that.
Yeah, and that's the benefit of learning versus reading is like listening. You don't focus on that as much. So it's what I'm trying to say is no. As I've been running more, I've been doing different studies. I'm always using myself as a little rat, and sprinting, walking, running backwards. And I've been listening to music versus podcast versus audiobooks. Definitely found that non-music, I'm way more distracted. The run goes way quicker. And so I've been using Dwell Bible app during runs. But guess what, guys? You can use it whenever you want because that's the beauty about audio and the Bible.
Timon, rapid fire. 3 different places you can use the Dwell Bible app.
In the car,
Bing, ding, ding, ding.
while you're running,
Ding,
No,
ding,
we
ding,
already
ding.
used that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
ding.
I mean, yes, but
while you're flying a parachute,
Ding, ding,
okay.
ding, ding.
Gosh, that was
And-
going to be my one.
and on a plane
Okay.
before you jump out.
Yep. Good. Skydivers love Dwell. Oh, it's so true.
Yeah. It's a way to listen to the Bible. It's audio based. It lets the Bible be read to you throughout your day, whenever it's convenient to you. Driving to work, running to the park, cooking dinner, whatever.
Yep.
It doesn't need to be this like quiet corner of solitude. Get it in when you can. Any moment where you're free. Right now, there's a 25% discount on a yearly subscription just for the Ghostrunners listeners. So go to dwellbible.com/GRKC. So dwellbible.com/GRKC. The link is also in the description.
New year.
New reading app.
Yep. That's exactly where I was going.
New reading.
That's exactly where I was going.
Exactly where I was going.
That's exactly where I was going. Yeah. What do you want to talk about now? You want to end this episode? You want to tell me some more things?
Let's talk about ladders.
Ladders, please.
Do you own a ladder? How many?
I do. You've
Yeah, I
borrowed it.
borrowed it. I borrowed it.
I bet I own 5 or 6 ladders.
That's too many.
That's a lot of letters.
Yeah, I'm glad I asked.
Calm down, guys.
I'm glad I brought it up. 5 or 6.
Let me tell you some more.
Why have more than one? Are you counting the step ladder? I'll shut up now.
Yes, that was.
Okay.
I think I have 2 step ladders, maybe 3. No, I think I just have 2. Yeah, I think I have 5 ladders. And then I have that one that can expand to 40 feet or whatever it is.
It's a lot.
And then
Actually, we might have 3 or 4. That's not outrageous. That's impressive.
Thank you.
Wow, he's letting his own bias affect his opinion.
And then we have one that's like really lightweight. I don't know. I didn't buy that one. I think I just inherited it somehow. So
Next
how many you
topic.
got?
Just
got a
just
step?
one step stool.
Yep.
I don't even know if that counts.
Well, if you call it a step ladder, it counts.
Oh, okay. Lifetime Fitness, how's that going?
That's all we're doing, ladders?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I
Just a
thought
quick-
you had like a ladder.
No, I was just trying to think of a random
just
word.
random things.
Yeah.
Lifetime Fitness is great. Love it. Was bamboozled by my friend Will Severns because I looked at my
Forgot about that.
I looked at my Find My Friends app. Jake Triplett is at Lifetime Fitness, and I thought it's happening. I could even tell where you were at Lifetime. I was like, he's playing pickleball. He realizes it's winter time. He's got to get his pickleball in.
That's funny.
He's obsessed
Wow.
with pickleball. Let's go. We're doing this. He's joining. And Will even responded and said, Brad, he's going to join. And then you just responded. You're like, no, like I just got asked by Will to come play pickleball.
He used a guest pass on me. Definitely didn't sign up.
And I
so.
responded, I go, hey, Will, hilarious joke. No, but it's good. I love it. I love going there. Just trying to get back into fitness more and more. Just trying to take it slow, baby.
You 3 heating?
I saunaed today. I was sweating out today. I don't know what was going on.
Like in the sauna, you sweat a bunch.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm not nearly as drippy. Today I was dripping. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe doctors, do your thing.
Doctors,
Diagnose that.
dude, you've been wiping that screen for a while now.
It's not very effective, to be honest. I'm trying my best. I mean, it's better, but it's still plenty speckled. It feels like it needs like a spray or something.
But we're not sponsored by that keyboard.
So yeah, doesn't matter.
Goodness, no. I'm just kidding.
Last topic. Let's go facial hair. We each have a little more than we did last week.
Yeah. Yeah. What
Timon? Nah, it's clean.
Nah.
Timon's going to be like Jake, where he's like, I can't grow facial hair. And then one
Bachelor
day he's
party
gonna be like,
rolls around.
actually, I can grow facial hair.
Mustache, just fine.
I'll wait
What
till
about
I'm 30.
beard?
I tried it.
And?
A little weak right here. So yeah, Rachel, I think I talked about this on the year in review.
I kind of remember you talking about it there, but I
can't remember how much I even said, but yeah, it was just like, it's Christmas time. I don't need to be on video or in front of people for a while now. I've never seen about the beard. And we've proved the mustache. I don't know about the beard. So it's like, let's let him loose. And so, yeah, probably for like 2 weeks, let it grow out. And Rachel was like super on board, borderline her idea at first. Like, that'd be fun. Yeah, let's see it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, juice cleanse. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And then after 2 weeks, she was like, I think it's probably time. I think we've seen all we need to see.
The key is don't ask their opinion.
Experiment over. So yeah, it's just a little weaker.
But you can
Really?
maybe grow a pretty successful goatee. If it's not like...
But no one wants to grow a goatee, Timon.
I could, yeah, I think the goatee was strong.
You grow a Fu Manchu.
I grew up from Manchu. I could do a soul patch
Yeah.
with a mustache.
Do you get kind of addicted to the mustache once you're in it?
In what way?
Like, is it like would it be hard for you to shave it right now?
Oh, no, I'm going to shave it tomorrow morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before the shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
People might laugh at you more if you got a mustache.
Ooh, mustache jokes?
Try it out.
All right.
That'd be fun.
Not even mustache jokes, just like, look at this guy. He's got a mustache. Must be funny. You know?
Yeah, I think there's maybe value in that.
There's something there.
Okay.
I want to see throughout any of the like little reels stand-up clips on your Instagram account, just like a bunch of clean-shaven ones, a random mustache one in there, and then just like...
Can I say that
more clean-shaven
we
ones.
absolutely had a huge Instagram reel with Jake in a mustache.
I'm so much funnier this way.
It was
right.
it was the mortgage. It was the mortgage, like talking to your mortgage lender.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He had a big old mustache. I was about to say
The little
something.
caterpillar.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right. I'll keep it on this weekend.
see what happens.
Okay. I'm going to shave.
That'd be so interesting. Like, I probably psych myself up way too much with all the different variables of like, well, what if I dress differently? Like, would that make me funnier if I'm more fashionable or less fashionable? Like, this guy, look at him, he's kind of quirky.
Yeah, he's a slob.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. But probably it's mostly your words.
I'd say mostly, but it
Mostly.
could help. Could help.
Let's see.
What's above my words? My lip,
Yep.
mustache.
You're like rubbing the mic on. Sorry, that's my mustache there.
I got caught.
But Rachel's okay with the mustache.
I think she's been gone, so I don't really know.
That's true.
But we'll see.
I feel like she was on board for mustache bachelor party.
Yeah, she was.
Mustache
She's cool like that.
She's a cool girl.
She's a cool cat. Cat's pajamas, bee's knees. Let's do our reviews of the week.
Timon, you watched School Rock yet?
Not yet.
Someone commented that it is on Netflix.
Don't
so
have
once you get a
Netflix.
TV, yeah.
We do have a TV now,
Okay.
but only thing we have is Disney Plus, and it is someone else's account.
It's okay.
I covered the mic so no one can hear me.
All right, Timon.
All right, save up
All right.
someday. I'm saving one review for you, Brad. The one about the
Oh.
Trump impression.
Okay. Do you want me to do it in a Trump impression?
100%.
Or should I do it in a different impression?
Because then it'd be funny because it's not what they asked for.
yeah.
Biden impression. Mine's from Lily M. Ralston. This podcast is funny, uplifting, clean, and entertaining every single episode. I would recommend this podcast to everyone. And I'm excited to see what 2024 bring to Jake and Brad. Praying for y'all's success and for the show to prosper this year. Thank you, Lillian. Appreciate it.
Okay. This review, it's a great review. It's fantastic. It's incredible review. It's from Harris1 or Harrisoni. I don't really know how to pronounce it. 1417.
Better not be from China.
1417 is my favorite verse from 2 Corinthians. Is a 5-star review. All my reviews are 5 stars. They're all 5 stars. I average 5 stars because I've only gotten 5 stars. It says, do more Trump impressions. I love listening. It's very entertaining, relatable to my life. I'm losing it. I'm also a huge Office fan. Fellow former sheltered kid. Christian, just like Donnie. I love Jake's humor. When Brad talks about family life, as I am married with 4 young kids. They're tiny in more ways than one. Also love Brad's Trump impression, okay? Struggling. Keeps me entertained throughout my day as a stay-at-home mom. What was the mom? I thought it was a boy the whole time. Just how I think. Thanks for the clean laughs. God bless. Trump 2024. Put me on the ballot. I love China. I don't know.
Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome, buddy.
That's great. That's fun. Over 3,000 reviews. That's so many. Thank you guys for always leaving us reviews. Encourage you to keep doing it. Tell a friend about this podcast. And we'd really appreciate it. Brad, do you have a jingle this week by chance?
She move your body like a ghost runner. Maybe don't do it all podcast. Every Monday morning with Jake and Brad. With Jake and Brad.
Football cream.
Yeah. Dun dun. Dum boom 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 boom. Ghostrunners podcast. Boom. I couldn't even think of one. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, see you Wednesday. And I think when this comes out, I'll be coming up north this week.
Really?
So
It's a great time to go up north.
I'm excited to get my mile in then.
Yeah.
So yeah, Michigan, Wisconsin. See you guys there.
Cool. I'm excited to hear next week, Jake, about how it went this past week.
Yeah, Springfield.
Hometown show.
Hometown show.
All right, guys. We love you. We'll see you Wednesday.
Ghostrunners podcast. Every